After rising to fame from modest beginnings, Theo Hosengwe and Nhlanhla Nqiza lost their musical partner, Teboho Madingwane, to a tragic road rage incident. The shock caused the band to break up, but they've now reunited and we found them back on top and in the form of their lives.
So, this is where it all started, right?
Yeah, it started here in Kagiso. We call this street Father Carol Martin. And this used to be my parents' house. We used to, do our rehearsals at the garage, back in the days.
Really, what's nice is that we were friends, actually, before we even started the music thing.
So you were kids with a big hi-fi and big dreams?
Before we had the CDs, we had the cassettes. When she's talking about, that big hi-fi, we used to play, a cassette. We used to actually imitate, not really like singing out loud sometimes, When you imitate, like you mime, like you lip syncing like you're doing your Boys to Men, you lip syncing like you're doing. But the nicest thing is that we were on point in terms of the outfits as well. Because I remember me and the guys, we used to wear like Boys to Men.
Yeah.
The jeans, the shirts and the ties.
Image for us has always been important. I mean, even when I did Aliyah, there had to be shades, there had to be braids, there had to be the bandana.
There was a sound to go with that look.
Do you guys still remember your first song? I heard somewhere that it was something about the sound of the 90s.
Believe it or not, he used to rap or try to rap.
I have to hear it. Please, can you do it for me?
I remember the lyrics a bit of his line, so please. Let's make this clear. It was his line. Looking for a record deal. It ain't easy. So many ups and downs and downs and ups.
It was a song to inspire other people, to say, look, we got it, but it wasn't easy.
The old house has become a smart B&B, and that's where we hooked up with the band's producer, Oscar Oskido Mzongwa, to give us some perspective on their stunning number of wins at this year's Summers.
So why do you think this album, after a 2-year break, has done so well?
Why this thing has become such a phenomenon is that the song just went all over Africa. It became a new sound for Africa. It has become like a national anthem, in all the African continents, which is uniting a lot of young African acts together.
Mafikizolo for corner.
I was at the Summers and you guys were on stage over and over and over again.
It was amazing after being away for such a long time, after 6 years, and after being in the music industry for so long. Even if we get 2 awards, we would have been fine with that. But to get 8, we didn't expect that. I think it was one of those nights that we'll never forget.
You guys were once a trio. Tell me about Teboho.
We were introduced to Teboho, who was our third member, who came with something that is very different from Nhlanhla and I were doing, And he brought the Kwaito element into it. We blended so well as the three of us. It gave us something special, something different. So that was, his contribution, that made Mafikizolo very different,
After his passing, we were broken. I mean, we were broken, and it was hard to even just go back and be on stage and be in front of people performing again. As a musician, you spend the most of your time on the road and perform, so we become one unit. And all of a sudden, it's like, it's almost as if a family member is gone. And I think that's one of the reasons why we decided not to replace him and just continue just being the two of us, because we want really to honor his memory and just keep his memory alive.
I'm sure if he could see you guys right now, he would be so proud of you.
We can think about his excitement, because he was a person who couldn't contain his excitement, He would be so excited, more especially about the achievements now, So we have very good, memories about him, we talk about him, so yeah.
How do you guys manage to balance your personal life with your music career?
It's a tough one for us, because we are family people, and we believe that family do come first, but at the very same time we do know that we have to provide for our families. So it's a very difficult one, but then the wonderful thing is that we are able to sit together as partners and say, okay, fine, we need to rest. We need to rest. Let's just take one weekend off and just rest and spend time with families.
In between rest stops, they were nominated last year at the MTV Europe Music Awards for Best African Act, and they're up for 4 more MTV Africa Awards this year.
Guys, we've just come from your hometown. Do you think that grounding has given you the success you have today?
I do believe so. I think the most important thing for us was to always remember what we were taught growing up. And that's what my mom taught me, to always remain humble. We've always respected our work, always respected our fans, and we know how fortunate we are to be here doing what we love. We know there's so many people out there that are looking for this very same opportunity, so we don't take that for granted at all.
It is very important that you stay humble in this industry. It's very, very important, because talent alone is not enough. You still need to remain humble. You still need to respect your parents, and you still need to, stay grounded, basically.
Now, the future looks very bright for the both of you. What are your future plans?
Yes, the BET end of June, we'll be going to LA, and we're hoping and praying and crossing our fingers that we bring it home. We'll be the first South Africans to bring it, if we do bring it.
And we're also performing there as well.
Yes.
Listen, it's been great hanging with you guys. Good luck for the BETs. I'm sure everyone out there will be looking out for that, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
If they do win that Black Entertainment Television Award, America better start learning how to pronounce Mafikizolo.